Top 5 famous cases of backmasking. Backmasking is the way toward switching a sound sign and putting it in something intended to be played advances. At the point when played regularly, the message will seem like jabber. Notwithstanding, when the melody is played backward, the first message can be heard. A portion of the main occasions of switch sound were the consequence of the Beatles' experimentation during the Chronicle of Revolver. From that point forward, backmasked messages have turned up in a wide range of music, with messages going from comical to sinister. Today, switching sound is a well-known approach to Blue Pencil Express words for radio. Here is a rundown of 10 acclaimed occurrences of backmasking. Number 1, JayZ_Lucifer. JayZ is a well-known rapper who is frequently attached to numerous paranoid ideas. Some well-known hypotheses are that he is connected to the Illuminati/Freemasons, and that he is sinister. While the hypotheses about him are outlandish, adherents of these speculations thought they discovered evidence when the tune Lucifer 9 was switched. Nonsense played regularly was the message 666 homicide murder Jesus 666 when played in reverse. What many didn't know was the track Lucifer 9 was really from Danger Mouse's The Grey Album. The Grey Album was a mashup of the Beatles' White Album, and JayZ's The Black Album. Danger Mouse slashed up JayZ a cappellas and made the message over the Beatles' Insurgency 9. Number 2, Judas Priest, Better by You, Better Than Me. In 1990, Judas Priest was engaged with a legal dispute which asserted subtle cues in their melody Better by You, Better Than Me prompted the self-destruction, and endeavored self-destruction, of two men in 1985. Supposedly Raymond Belknap and James Vance drank brew and smoked Mary Jane for a few hours while tuning into Judas Priest. They at that point went to a congregation play area, where Belknap shot himself under the jaw with a 12-check shotgun, biting the dust in a split second. Vance at that point attempted to do likewise. Be that as it may, the firearm slipped as he terminated, overwhelming the lower half of his face. He later told a journalist of a self-destruction settlement he made with Belknap, saying, "We had been customized. I realized I planned to do it. I was apprehensive. I would not like to pass on. It's similarly as though I had no way out." He slipped into a state of insensibility 3 years after the fact and kicked the bucket. The men's folks recorded a common activity which claimed that, when played in reverse, the Judas Priest track urged audience members to end it all in Better by You, Better Than Me. Note, I can't hear whatever seems like do it. Number 3, Led Zeppelin_Stairway to Heaven. In January 1982, Paul Crouch blamed many Stone specialists for concealing messages in their melodies through backmasking. One model he brought up was the Led Zeppelin tune Flight of Stairs to Heaven. At the point when played ordinarily one hears, "In the event that there's a clamor in your hedgerow, don't be frightened at this point. It's simply a spring clean for the May sovereign." Indeed, there are two ways you can pass by, however, over the long haul. There's still an ideal opportunity to change the street you're on. At the point when played backward, Crouch said an evil message could be heard. "Gracious, here's to my sweet Satan. The one whose little way would make me dismal, whose force is Satan. He will give those with him 666. There was a little device shed where he caused us to endure, dismal Satan." The band disregarded these cases. Anyway, Swan Song Records gave an announcement saying, "Our turntables just play one way. Advances." The supposed sinister message has become, seemingly, the most renowned example of backmasking, adding to the secret and tradition of Led Zeppelin. Some be that as it may, state it's only a fortuitous event, and is essentially another instance of phonetic inversion. Number 4, The Beatles_Revolution 9. The Beatles' White Album contained a vanguard track named Upheaval 9. The track contained loads of impacts and commotion, and was significant for how odd it was. In 1969, as the gossipy tidbits about Paul McCartney's demise were spreading, Revolution 9 turned into a significant bit of proof to those asserting Paul was dead. A guest to a Detroit public broadcast clarified conceivable proof of Paul's passing, and persuaded plate racer Russ Gibb to play Revolution 9 in Turnaround. The rehashed expression number 9 became "turn me on dead man" when played in reverse. Audience members brought into the telephone lines to voice their sentiments, which further spread the bits of gossip. At the point when played backward, many cased to hear different hints, for example, the sound of an auto accident and somebody shouting "let me out." Number 5, Pink Floyd _empty spaces. Pink Floyd utilized backmasking to conceal a message on their tune "Void Spaces" from the collection The Wall. Nonsense is heard when tuning into the tune typically. At the point when played backward, a mystery message is discovered. "Hello, Luca. Congratulations. You have recently found the mystery message. If you don't mind, send your response to Old Pink, care of the Funny Farm, Chalfont." Roger. Carolyn's on the telephone. Okay, the message is probably Roger Waters tending to individuals who search for shrouded messages. Waters salutes them and requests that they send a reaction to Old Pink at the entertaining farm. Before Waters can give the full location, he is advised by somebody that his better half, Carolyn, is on the telephone. Many think Old Pink the message is probably Roger Waters tending to individuals who search for shrouded messages. Waters salutes them and requests that they send a reaction to Funny Farm /